Okay, breakover. Let's continue. Let's continue. So, I want to do this Centaur Bracers and turn in it and this Varrock the Darvish quest. Seems reasonable. And then I think I'll go and grind Harpies. 5000 XP to level. Fantastic. You don't have a pet, level 11 hunter. These things will generally not give XP at this point, but that's fine. That's okay, just as long as you give me my quest items. Kind of coming in this direction for the simple reason that the quest giver is there. Alright, this one is going to aggro on top, that's fine. I only need a couple more bracers anyway, so... Hi there, and no, I am not adding anyone randomly on Discord. Because like 90% of you who are asking for that end up are some sort of a cute little bot. And while I do have a throwaway Discord account just to mess with... just to mess with that kind of stuff, I don't. No thanks. I don't know why you aggroed this guy. And the imp did. Oh, because it was the first one to attack me and I had the pet on defensive. Alright. Now, since there was no actual response, to my response I pretty well know that this is just another bot. I wonder the people who are tech savvy enough to actually live stream video games. How many of those folks actually fall for a very obvious... that's a tin vein. Perfect. And for a very obvious, like... what is essentially a scam? I mean, I suppose enough of them fall for the whole, hey, buy viewers thing. Because if they didn't, there wouldn't be, you know, anybody selling any of that crap. But... Stamina robe. Okay. That's kind of cute. Turn those in. Get some space in my inventory from the various damn quest items. I should probably go and whack Echiaki as well before I go into Wailing Caverns to get this out of the inventory too. The one real annoying thing with the Warlock is these things taking up inventory space. They did eventually get rid of that, but it is a little annoying. At least by now, because I was able to find these things for cheap, I have all 4 silk packs. Small silk packs. Eventually I need a soul pouch. Eventually. Not really, probably for another like 15 levels though. That's probably the most expensive one, give me that.
Go forth to victory.
Yeah. That quest is not happening anytime soon. Also, this is not very good for me anyway. +3 agility on a warlock. I could or probably should pick up the rest of the quests. Trouble at the docks. The 2 here. Glowing Shard and Deviate Eradication. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, let's go sell this crap. Then go to the Harpies, huh? Seems reasonable. I should send this whole setup to the auction house character though. Actually, no, not those. Those, yes, but not those. Those I'm gonna keep here. Dang, I need one more copper ore. You, general supplies. Have these. You are general supplies. Tell them onwards. My good man. Yep, that seems reasonable. Okay. RPs. Okay, so I thought I might answer here for anybody who is actually interested and might get some little, well, insight out of this for funsies. Because a little while back somebody asked me, like, how I don't remember what was the context. Like, how do we got to that particular discussion in any way of like character names in MMORPGs? And somebody asked me how I name mine. And I haven't really ever been like stuck to a single same name. Like, sure, I have used the same name I came up with long ago in most games, but I'm not stuck to it. What I generally have done over the various years is that I come up with 3 letters that the names, all the names end up with. Like this one, RYN. I have all the characters I made on this server, or have made, and probably possibly will make. Will the all the characters will end RYN, and I just change, like put 3, 4, 5 letters in front of those. That's how I generally do it. Because it's very easy to find endings of, like, where you have 3 or 3. Well, I used 3 letters, but you can obviously use more. Where you have 3 letters that are uncommon in names. Like RYN is not common in names. Another thing, easy one, is to replace the R with an S. SYN is also not common in names. And then you know that you have very easy way to just make names. You just add 3 to 4 letters in front, and you have a name that's very likely not taken. So that's how I tend to do my names, especially in MMORPGs where I know I will make multiple characters, because it ties all the characters together in the sense that I can, you know, I can just say to my friends, like, hey, if you get a sudden friend request or a whisper or something from a character where the name ends with these 3 letters, it's very likely me and not some sort of a spammer. Makes life a lot easier to for just, you know, communicating and whatnot. Like, hey, can you guild invite me, please? And they know that is like 99% of the time it's me. So that's one of the things I do. Another thing I do, specifically for MMORPGs, where, like World of Warcraft here, where I will be making multiple characters, and I will be, especially in case of like World of Warcraft, where I am mailing stuff between characters to put it in the auction house or to give gear to an alt or what have you. And I probably should have grinded all of these on my way here just for, you know, bonus XP and leather. But I didn't feel like it while I'm just talking random things. So to return back to the point from that little sidetrack of a thought, what I do is I make sure that every single one of the names of the characters starts with a different letter. So that when I start typing the name into the mailbox to just send mail, I put in the first letter and I know it is that particular character. If you have 2 characters where it starts with the same letter, you'll have to type more than, you know, that particular letter, obviously, and such. So I get around that by, you know, just making sure every single character has the same 3 letters at the end, or 4, in this case 3, and starts with a different letter. So that's my naming convention for characters, especially in MMORPGs. Yeah, especially in MMORPGs where I know that I am making multiple characters. Oh, I forgot those things are annoying. I didn't really want to whack these lower level ones, but I guess I will have to while I'm waiting for this poison to run out. So I can actually walk around. Get a little deeper in there, and there we go, start doing slayers and the other ones. Should be almost out of rested XP here. Did I really get a rogue feather alongside it? Of course I did. Yes, I did. That's a little annoying. I'll need to have an actual, like, downtime. Very briefly. Well, that's what I putting food for home. Sharp claw, those things, thank you. Last time made to level 596. About to hit level 19, which is really good. Really nice. Okay, now we are in the correct spot. The downside to this is that the dang wind colors hurt a lot. And there are the ambushers flying around. However, aside of those two annoyances, this is really good XP. I should probably just do this 3 and that wind color out of the way. But in general, hang around this particular thing and just pulling creatures, or hang around that one and just pulling creatures, is the way to go. I can actually get that Slayer too, as long as I make sure these two are not next to each other when I pull it. I should be getting some wool cloth from here, yup. There is the level up. There's the first ring. It's that point here. Ooh. I can't fight you. I wish I could, but I can't. That thing being up is a little annoying, because now I have to be aware that I don't actually accidentally aggro it. With Void Walker I possibly could, but I don't want to risk that. I don't want to spend time being dead. Come on. It was just at the edge. The amount of instant cast abilities in this game just make this game so insane compared to the compared to games like WoW of Warcraft. Stamina strength pressure. That's cool. As I mentioned last time, I whacked harpies, love harpies. Long ago now, specifically made a hunter for this practice. Doesn't really matter that much to a warlock, play. It matters a lot for hunter play, and it was a really good practice for PvP. For PvP purposes. What am I talking about? I am talking about you're running away from a mob. Like, depending on your class, you may or may not be able to cast things behind you. In the case of the warlock, I don't have to have line of sight to cast corruption. Like, that's the Slayer. I can cast things without line of sight, right? So, if your class doesn't allow you to cast things without line of sight, target needs to be in front of you, right? Right? Whereas both Curse of Agony and Corruption, while instant cast, don't cast. So, what you need to do is... suppose I'll find me a harpy and... basically what you need to do is, while you're running away, you do this and cast your spell. And that is how hunter kiting works. And when you get it correct, he is just amazing. You die. He is fun, it is amazing, and it is really good practice. Oh, that's a bad Slayer spawn. However, thankfully it decided to do that to my pets. Highly recommend. wanna get better at... In general, want to get better at this game. Make yourself a hunter and kite things to death without a pet. With your bow. Concussive shot, when they are starting to reach you, continue. When they reach you, wing clip, continue, kite things to death. It is really fun. No, it is not the most efficient way and effective way to level or do things, but it is fun, and it is just, you know, general ability to play. Just for that, it is really, really, really good skill to have. Because it helps you with a bunch of other classes as well. Or can help you in situations like PvP. Which is what I was... what I originally practiced it for. Because it's just a... Oh, you're coming back. It is just general movement ability practice. Gonna pull you over here, so I'm away from the elite. I mean, this is only 180 or so kills to level. It's going to go just stupidly fast. Holy crack. And the amount of money I'm gonna make with 180 kills of these mobs is just also just stupid. Belgian, mana potion, those are nice male panties. Let's eat that. Yo, wind color. Have a spell battle. Ambusher. Where did it go? Okay, fine. Never mind, don't care. Oh, come on. Just at the damn edge. I still need one ring as well. I still need the one ring. The fact that the one ping. Just in case anybody remembers old user-friendly comics. Can I get you without getting the blood feather? Blood feather is a quest mob and I don't need to unnecessarily kill it in case somebody else comes here and needs to kill it. Stack of linen cloth again. Too bad linen cloth doesn't sell very well. But I mean, it is so common that it doesn't sell very well anyway. There is the ambusher. Gotcha! Go ambush somebody else. See, I still don't have full 6/6 rings. Okay, I am out of rested XP. So the amount of kills needed went up a bit. And also, these level 16s don't give us good XP. Which is fine, entirely fine. It is still really stupidly fast. The fact that I only need, what, 200 kills to a level? What? Is an optimized questing route faster? Oh yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. I have no interest in doing that. I find it a lot less fun. And most of all, an optimized questing route does not give me the money I need when I hit level 40 to buy my mount. Why are you things stacking that close together so I can pull you one by one?